OKTAGON.TV.
Tail of the tape next, 36 versus 27, 9 years the difference in age, a slight height and reach advantage for the American Jackson Ross. And then we see that Brian Lacey alongside Luke Barnett. And off we go, they're gonna touch gloves. And then hold your breath. Again, Ross, really loose style.
They're looking very loose in there for a big man and moves more like a middleweight than a heavyweight. But we're going to see how long it's going to take him to try and look to take this down to the mat.
And there you go, he tasted the power.
Great hips so far, though, from Wagner, defending that one. Ross going to try and get his hands connected, maybe going to look for a high crotch, but the underhook is there from Wagner.
Oh, and nice elbows as well.
And it's going to be hard to lift up the size of Wagner, but can Ross do it? Gives up.
Pushed
Great
away.
Takedown defense early from Wagner.
And Wagner works and trains with Kazimierz Aras, a Bundesliga wrestler in Germany, then moved into MMA.
A perfect training partner for this fight. Oh. And catches. Needs to be careful with that head kick, but now gets hold of him. Great chain wrestling to connect those hands behind the hips, but this takedown defense on display from Wagner, like you just said, because of Hasim Arash, manages to get that takedown. But it was hard work there from Ross. Going to be interesting to see what Wagner has on his back, because this is going to define where the fight ends up.
Yeah, we saw that in the first fight as well. And this position, Jackson Ross, elite at, and I've spoken to James Gray, and he's talked about the rounds that this guy gets over in the gym in Michigan. And they've got such faith in this. And he's only young, 27 at heavyweight, Luke.
Needs to be careful here, though, giving up the underhook to Wagner. Needs to get his hips back.
Always flatten it.
Can you see James Gray?
There's that side choke.
Oh, yeah. He's working for this now.
Threat of head arm. Jackson, more shoulder pressure. He doesn't know how to deal with it.
Shoulder pressure being asked for from the corner of Ross. He has that now with that right hand. And that's what I'd say, you know, you said 27, very young, appears very young, the way that he fights as well. I feel like lacks a little bit of confidence considering his skill set. Looking for this Kimura from the bottom.
Look at this reverse here, wow.
Great work, and floats to the back, does Ross.
But a little threat there, an old school trick there from Wagner just to try and create some sort of disturbance in the flow and the pressure from Jackson Ross. I will give a shout out as well. Jackson Ross's dad is in his corner for the very first time ever. He's made the trip over. Looked extremely nervous.
I mean, the Wagner, the age, the size, the power,
oh, yeah.
the openings, blitz as well. Ross doing a great job of controlling the fight now, but to me, Wagner had a lot more fight finishing potential early on.
Nice little shot there as well.
It's going to be interesting to see how these two deal with the cardio going into the later rounds. Beautiful
nicely
from Wagner to get back up to his feet. And this guy showing, like you said, 4 hours notice, took a fight last time, coming in full camp, looks phenomenal.
And living his dream. You'll see on that left leg, there's some scripture as well from where the bullet went in and out. And I think the bullet hit him and then decided, I'm getting out of here very quickly, because that's a scary dude, Luke. And that moment changed his perspective on life. So these opportunities, everything's a bonus for him right now, and he's fighting fearless, Luke.
Yeah, for me, Ross, hands low, very relaxed and looks calm in there. But, you know, with the tenacity and the power, and Wagner, like you said, that right hand that just missed, or that left hand, sorry, that backhand just missing. Wagner very, very dangerous on the feet, and I'd like to see Ross cover up a little bit more.
Jackson Ross came fairly early to here. We'll be staying in Europe for a little trip afterwards as well. But definitely the long trip didn't seem to affect him.
And now Wagner, the one pushing. Oh, great reversal and understanding of where he is in the cage from Ross. Just power seems to be on the Wagner side so far.
He's a big lump, Nicolaj Wagner. But this is great pressure from Ross. Not allowing any break for Wagner. And fighting at this pace when you're this... Oh! Heavy right hands! Nicolaj Wagner connects!
Needs to be careful at the back of the head now. Great work this from Ross, but gives up on that leg. He's in a lot of trouble here, Brian.
Nicolaj Wagner, this would be unbelievable. Firing the shots. Could he be the first man to defeat Jackson Ross? What a story! What a man! He gets it done!
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 minutes and 13 seconds, the winner by TKO in the very first round, Nicolaj Zangief Wagner!
Watch the tournament live at OKTAGON.TV.